Attention! Protect Captain America. Assemble.
Hey guys, so I think I'll voice over today.
Assemble.
Well, this game is pretty easy for me because I think it's a hero bracket and most of the players don't really know exactly what to play and how to counter pick, which is pretty fine because it's a new game. It's not very competitive. So I think over here if we see almost all the picks are randoms. They're not counter picks or nothing special since we are all learning how to play these heroes. I'd say my lane is not very good lane because if you see the picks, we don't have a harass. We have very least harass, but if you see as their tank, that is Ron, he can harass very well, like he's trying to do right now.
Enemy
All
hero
I have to
missing.
do is predict when his skills get reset and dodge them. So that is like the main possibility I have to do. And I'm also trying to harass them since it's very important you keep hitting them or pinching them so that they don't uh, pressure you a lot. See, like I've dodged right now because you should know when
Hero
they
missing.
have their skills reset. That makes your game pretty easy. Like right now, I'm just trying to pinch them, but then I know it's Ronan's skill reset, so I go back. I respect the tank. In my tank, like in my team, the tank that is laning with me, it's very difficult for him to harass because his skills are not that easy for to harass since it's almost like a melee and there's no range harass. That is the reason why
Retreat.
it's a little hard time for him to harass.
Retreat.
But I think top is
Enemy
going to be
hero
very easy
missing.
since it can clear the lanes very easily with his second skill. Now, Thing has initiated very well on mage because
Retreat.
it's important to take easy kills from
Enemy
mage.
hero missing.
So he did very good job there. Now, if you see, my jungler and my
Retreat.
tank, they're both trying to pressure them, and I was almost going to die, but then he missed his skill. This is
Enemy hero
foolishness.
has
So
been
he
defeated.
just died because of greediness. I don't know what. So anyway, we go back because the lane has been pushed and we have a little time. So yeah, why not? Go back and re-health yourself. Now, sometimes you don't know who's in the bush, so you should always make sure you're in the bush and check who's there. And there's some
Victory.
random fights which is not very important. They've taken it and they've died. See, I almost played very safe because, as an MM,
Has been defeated.
you're very easy to get targeted and you can die very easily. So it's very
Retreat.
important you hide and play. It's not like you should just go like a
Rampage.
tank and then, be like a
Enemy
macho guy
hero
and then
missing.
start killing. It doesn't happen like that. If there are good players in the enemy team, they'll always try to
Ally
find you
hero
and
has
kill you.
been defeated.
So always make sure you hide and play.
Protect
You should
our
know who
turret.
can kill you and you should know who cannot. So just make sure that and then keep doing that. Now see, if you look at me, I'm trying to dodge his skills, but I'm also
An
trying to
enemy
pressure
hero
his
has
lane
been defeated.
by hitting the tower because that's very important. If you take the tower, it's like you've won the lane and it gets very easier.
Enemy hero missing.
Now this is all the basic stuff like how to pressure the lanes and stuff. Now as an MM, I'd say what Hawkeye is doing is he can't do anything much. He's a early game player and for an Hawkeye, I think Ronan is doing really fine. This was very good initiate because Thing knew we had a jungler waiting for a kill
Retreat.
and he initiated on right time when two players were right there. So a very good conversion. In fact, a very good trade. And they're clearly mad. They're clearly pissed at this gameplay.
Enemy hero missing. Retreat.
Now the mid is trying to rotate at the bot which is pretty useless because it's not going to help.
Retreat.
The fight has been done. Everyone is low, so they'll go back. At this time, we should try to push lanes and take the turrets. That is something very important. Oh, I don't know what that what
Retreat.
that was, but okay. I could have died here. Yeah, I'm dead.
An
This
allied
is, of
hero
course,
has been
I
defeated.
didn't have to go there. It was a very bad game.
Allied to attack.
I mean, very bad play. And of course, our tower goes. I know it doesn't.
An
Okay.
enemy turret has been destroyed. Retreat.
Well, it's fine. He tried to defend. That is a nice play by the tank.
Assemble.
So I think my gameplay is almost like 60% strategic
Retreat.
and 40% greedy. So I always make sure I'm very greedy, and that is the reason why most of the times I die. Unnecessary. So that is where you'll find me. Like here. I played very aggressive. Over here, I was at the advantage since these guys are not very, what do you call? Very
Turret has been destroyed.
hyperactive. I wouldn't say noob. I would say they're not very responsive or what's Gambit's play like.
Attack. The
So that's why.
turret has
Over
been
here, you'll
destroyed.
see a very good
Retreat.
initiate. Very good initiate by the tank.
Streak.
Because he sees the mage and then he clearly kills him. Because that is very important. Mage is very easy to kill. You initiate and she's dead.
Attack
That's it.
Leviathan.
Very simple. So I think my team is pretty good over here, and that's the reason why we're all also winning. But or else I think this game would have been a little difficult.
An allied hero has been defeated. Attention.
Well, over here, there's nothing much to do. I'm only seeing if I can clear this bot lane a little bit more, so it'll be nice. And I'm also checking where the tank is going. So since he's going mid,
Enemy hero.
I continue to push bot. Well, I'm always keeping in mind and I'm checking where the enemy team is, like right now. And I see they're trying to engage and they've started coming bot. So I go back because I don't want to get killed. So I go back slowly and then I want to check them again where they are.
Attack.
Now once I know they're there, I start the initiation for Leviathan
Assemble.
because I know even if they come, we are good at the farm. We have the higher gold levels, so we can clearly win. It's also a bait for them to die, since I also know my team is with me right there. So it's a very good trade.
Double kill.
We've got a Leviathan. We've also got, I guess, 2 kills.
An allied turret has
So it's a very good trade. Now I can push bot since I know the jungler is dead and the tank is dead. So the only initiation could have been with Hulk and he's bot. So it's very easy to put. So it's very easy for me to push. I'm going to take a risk on him because I know the jungler is dead and his and see it's a very good and very easy kill. This one as well. I could have died here, but I'm lucky.
attack.
My job is done. I've pushed a little bit more.
Assemble.
Those 2 people have come bot. Now it's very easy to get space for the top to get pushed, and this makes the gameplay very easier for everyone. Clearly, they're very low in the farm, and this is the time where we have to take Surtur the moment they die. So I'm only looking for the opportunity to kill someone and then take the Surtur because it's very important to complete the objectives first and then go with the kills and stuff.
Assemble.
Now, since I see there's going to happen a team fight, yesterday we go mid. I don't know push bot, but then I think maybe it's going to be useless. So I again go push bot. Now I know, I think MM is low, so he's almost gone from the team fight. So I think I can easily get this. The jungler is right there and I'm back of it, so I know I can win this team fight. And there you go, he's dead. We could have taken Surtur, but I decided to kill him because I think I can kill him. That was a very useless ulti that he tried to do. Actually, he could have just dodged away, just walking off. And this is another map awareness that I tried to kill him, which is pretty easy. Pretty easy. So I think we decide here to just push rather than taking the starter. Well, it's not about that the gambit is crazy, it's all about the awareness that you play, that you should know. Since the tank is low, I have good combos and I can kill him, and it's easy. GG. Both of them is dead. Now it's time for the Surtur. I know there are two people dead basically, and we can take the Surtur, and they've surrendered. Easy win. So this is it, guys. Thanks for watching. I really hope you liked the video. Um, I tried to cover up most of the things that an MM can do. And if there's anything more, please write down the comments below. And please like and subscribe. Thank you, guys. Bye.